Good morning, I'm Clinton Griffiths. It's a busy time of year for moving ag products out of the country, but it could soon be hampered by a strike. A threatened longshore workers strike could start on October 1st, impacting shipments out of the East Coast and the Gulf of Mexico. Ag Day's Michelle Rook joins me. Michelle, how could this impact our producers?
This would be the first strike since 1977 for the East and Gulf Coast port workers. Now, the good news is it would not impact any bulk grain exports, but farmers don't need any transportation disruptions as they harvest a near to record crop. Plus, there are other sectors of agriculture that could be hurt. Beyond wages, the key dispute for port workers on the coast is the use of automated technology to process trucks at some point, which the union says violates their current contract. Fortunately, transportation officials say this does not threaten bulk grain exports.
Those facilities operate, either they have a different labor union that they work with, or they have their own employees that service those facilities. So those bulk export terminals would not be impacted by any kind of disruption. What would be impacted is those exports that occur via containers.
Steenhoek says those are generally higher value specialty soybeans. USDA data indicates container shipments of beans in 2023 through the East and Gulf Coast ports totaled around 100 million bushels. Now that compares to nearly 1 billion bushels of bulk soybean exports out of the Gulf, the top export region for soybeans. However, there is another indirect effect on grain producers.
As well as we export from the U.S. a lot of meat products and poultry products, and that occurs overwhelmingly by refrigerated containers. And you cannot have a negative impact on the U.S. livestock industry without also having a negative impact on the U.S. soybean farmer.
Plus, Steenhoek says U.S. grain producers can't afford any transportation disruptions at harvest that could threaten their profitability, especially with low water levels on the lower Mississippi. I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Day.